Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Empowered Gems Tarot, also known or formerly known as Tarot by Melissa. My name is Melissa, anyway, and today's video is going to be looking into the topic or the question, what do they want to happen between you? So this video is meant to be all about a romantic interest that you might have, and just what are they looking for out of this connection from their perspective. So if you guys are in a situation with someone, you're feeling a little bit confused about what they want or where they stand, or maybe you're just wanting to come to this reading for confirmation of what you already know, then this will be the reading for you. Getting into our disclaimers, do always remember that these are general readings. So with general readings on YouTube, sometimes you can feel like the message really resonates super specifically to you and your situation. Other times it may not feel like it resonates at all. That's perfectly normal and it's perfectly okay. If anything in a general reading on YouTube, just as a best practice, ever makes you feel confused, or if it makes you feel like you're not sure if it fits your situation, don't try to force it to fit. Don't spend a lot of time dwelling on it. Just simply release it and let it go. Respect that that message was meant for someone else out there in the collective who selected your same pile. If you guys did want to book a personal reading, all the details on how you can book one with me will be linked in the description box down below. All right, so now we can go ahead and choose your reading. So today we have a choice between 3 different groups. If you're drawn to group 1, we'll be working with the Mermaid Tarot and this little pyrite crystal. If you are drawn to group number 2, we're going to be working with the old style tarot, and we have this strawberry quartz crystal. And if you're drawn to group number 3, we're going to be working with the Forest of Enchantment tarot and this malachite crystal. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about your person, what it is that they want to happen between you. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose. Once you've selected your group, scroll down to the description box below where you can find the timestamp that will take you to your chosen reading. See you there. Hey, group number 1, if you guys selected the Mermaid Tarot and this little pyrite crystal, this is going to be your message. So today we're taking a look into your person and what it is that they want out of this connection. So let's go ahead and get started. Excuse me. So I want to begin this reading by looking into where this person currently stands with regard to your connection. Where does pile 1's person currently stand with regard to this connection with my group 1 viewers? We have non-monogamous. Not interested. Okay. Wow. Okay, guys. Wow. We're getting like a really blunt message here right off the jump. So this person, it doesn't seem like they are really wanting anything. Okay. What do they want from this connection? Where do they stand? They don't want commitment. This is a person who's really wanting to keep their options open and to explore. I feel like for this person, being in a relationship feels boring to them. That's what I'm getting from this card. And there's this undertone here of someone in this connection kind of having the upper hand over the other one. I feel like this person, they may see you as kind of like being hungry for their attention or wanting more. They could be breadcrumbing you. We also have false promises here underneath of that. So this person is insincere with their actions and their words. Oh, goodness. Group 1. Okay, so let's continue. Let's go into the tarot and see what other info we can get if you're still going to stick around with me through this reading. So group 1, what does their person want from this connection? What do they want out of this connection with my group 1 viewers, please, Spirit? What does this person want to happen with my group 1 viewers, please, Spirit? We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have a Knight of Swords. We have a King of Pentacles in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have an 8 of Pentacles. They're definitely not ready with that King of Pentacles in reverse. This is just kind of confirming they're not really ready for that role of being like a provider, a protector, a stable, committed partner for anyone else. This person with the 8 of Pentacles, they could be kind of more focused on work at this time, but they also, I think, feel like this connection is going to be a lot of work. Right, because the 8 of Pentacles means like you have to work at something to get good at it. I'm not sure if this person is really ready for that. Let's continue. Let's get some clarifiers, then we'll get into this a little bit more in depth. What does pile 1's person want with them, Spirit? What do they truly want? Ooh. So we're going into the status deck here. Okay, Secret Admirer popping up. So they could be keeping an eye on you guys still. Like watching your stories, watching you on social media, stuff like that. We have It's Complicated. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. We have Side Piece. We have Authentic. Feels like home. We do have a spiritual connection here. So I think that there is definitely a pull towards you for sure. Let's see. So what do they want? I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, this person is pretty like up and down and in and out of your life. I feel like this person is definitely not stable and not consistent. And I feel like they're always on the run with this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, for me, when we see this in like a love reading, when I've seen this in love readings, it usually indicates somebody who is pretty fast moving and kind of similar to the Knight of Wands. They can be non-committal and just not really ready to settle down. This person may want to have a conversation with you about something here. Maybe they want to clear the air with you with this Knight of Swords about where they actually stand with you, or have a conversation with you about kind of why they've been in and out, or what it is that's going on in their life that's causing them to have a lot of mixed feelings about the situation. With the Wheel of Fortune, it does make me feel like this person has a lot going on in their life, potentially with work, like I was getting. They may not be financially stable with the King of Pentacles at this time, and they don't feel good about like committing to someone because of this. But this person also is wanting to keep their options open. And when we're looking at all these cards here from the tarot, you guys, we don't have any cups, nothing that's showing emotion. We also don't have any wands, which would show like the chemistry and the attraction, right? There's definitely a spiritual connection, and we'll see because we're going to work with some more decks here. But like, to me, this person is just not that into it when I see this energy. I think that you're a comfort zone for them. Like, this person feels like they can be themselves with you, but they're not willing to commit to you. So if you guys don't want a commitment, then maybe that's fine. But like, as of right now, I'm not even seeing any indications that this person is like romantically interested at all. So let's see, let's continue. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this person? What does this person want? With group 1, finances and career showing itself as I'm shuffling here. What does pile 1's person want with them? Give us more info, please. We have past life relationship. Yeah, this is a spiritual connection. This could be a lesson for you guys, or for them, or both. Past life relationship, this typically talks about like those karmic ties that we have with people. And sometimes karmic relationships, or a lot of times the karmic relationships, are really meant to teach us a lesson, right? We're learning something about ourselves or being triggered by this person for some reason, because we're supposed to be awakening maybe to some sort of shadow side of ourselves that they're pulling up for us, or some sort of behavior that we need to become more aware of within ourselves. That could be what's happening here between you and this person, and why you guys are so pulled to each other, but it's not really coming together. Excuse me. I feel like you guys are kind of like pushing this person to think more about stability. You're making them confront something around their stability or lack thereof, their work, or struggles that they're having with their financial situation. You may also be pulling up stuff for them around monogamy and their fear of monogamy. Knight of Swords for me a lot of times can be somebody who doesn't like to stay in one place. They're kind of fearful of settling down, right? So I feel like that could be part of the spiritual connection and part of the lesson that you're teaching to this person. I just didn't mean to grab this, but underneath the spiritual connection card, we have off limits already involved. See, with side piece, this person has someone else, or there could be someone else here that they're already committed to. But it feels like they're not even totally loyal and faithful to that person, right? It doesn't feel like you're the only one that they're talking to on the side, if that makes sense. This person has a lot of people that they're talking to. And I feel like part of it is because they're not interested, like they're not invested in whoever it is that they're supposed to be committing to, allegedly. That they're allegedly committed to here. So let's see, group 1. What does this person want, Spirit? Please let us know. What else can we find out about this situation? We have bliss, Jupiter. Yeah, this person is into excess, right? Like Jupiter is expansion. We have bliss. This is all about like being, and look at this. Oh my gosh, romanticism, Neptune. You guys are like an escape for this person. So what do they want? They like to connect with you to escape from whatever it is that they're dealing with in their life that's causing complications for them. This person likes to kind of get their needs met with you. Like you do fulfill certain needs for them, whether that's like intimate needs or emotional needs, even though we're not seeing a lot of that here. But that definitely could be the case where it's almost like I see you guys kind of giving this person an ego boost that they need and a place to run off to when they want to run away from their responsibilities, with that King of Pentacles in reverse. So let's see. I'm going to get a couple of these to close us out, group 1. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What does group 1 need to know about this person? What else should group 1 know about this person? Please, Spirit. Dig deeper. Spirit is sending hints through abstract thoughts and actions. Ask questions within the question. So it's like I was getting with this past life relationship. This person is pushing you to look deeper. Whether it's digging deeper to vet them a little bit better, continue to question, ask questions, continue to challenge whatever they're telling you or doing. Or dig deeper within yourself to understand like the spiritual connection between you and why it's there and what the lesson is that you're intended to learn from this person. It kind of makes sense. Like feels like home. Past life relationships, a lot of times when we connect with these types of people, they do feel really familiar, right? Even if we've never known them before, they do feel sometimes like, wow, I've known you in many lifetimes. You can feel that familiarity kind of with them. What else, Spirit? We have adventure time. When was the last time you did something out of the ordinary? Spontaneity has answers for you. Yeah, it's like that's kind of the vibe that I get from this person with the Knight of Swords. It's kind of like they like to explore. You know, Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius, right? Sagittarian energy is all about exploration, travel, expansion, you know, these types of philosophical questions where we like ponder the meaning of things, the deeper meaning of life, spirituality, religion, all of this, right? And then we also have maturity here. It's not about winning or losing. Go after what makes you the bigger person in this situation. I feel like this is your advice from Spirit. Yeah, cold vibes. I feel like, yeah, this person does have cold vibes with that Knight of Swords. This person does not have daddy energy with that King of Pentacles being in reverse. So I feel like Spirit is telling you or asking you to consider, like, what is going to make you feel like you've been the bigger person in this situation? Group 1. So what does this person want from you, Group 1? Honestly speaking, like, I don't feel like they really want anything other than like an escape sometimes and some place to like run off to and talk to you, like when they're bored with the monotony of what they're dealing with or this complicated situation that they're in. So I'm going to close this out just with one more card for you guys, just to see what guidance Spirit has for you on this matter going forward. So let's see. Guidance or advice for Group 1, please, Spirit, as it pertains to this connection. So we have a Queen of Wands coming out of the deck with the Six of Pentacles at the bottom. So this is about you guys kind of working on your self-confidence here. The Queen of Wands in reversed is not always a queen who is feeling empowered, who is feeling confident, and who is kind of stepping into her authority. A Queen of Wands is someone, when we see her in the upright, this is someone who is in charge. This is someone who's really confident, someone who knows her worth, someone who just attracts people to her naturally because she's so authentic to self and just so confident in who she is and what she wants. She also can be someone who is demanding, right? Someone who demands respect or commands respect. That can be positive or negative depending on how you look at it. But I kind of feel, because I was drawn to that, I feel like some of my viewers here for Group 1, like maybe you guys are afraid of coming across as too demanding, because look at her. She's fierce. She's intense. The way she's looking at us, right? Like, I think that some of my Group 1 viewers are afraid of like standing up for yourself or sticking up for yourself and being a little bit more direct and bold with this person about what you're not okay with how they're conducting themselves, right? And adventure time is kind of like, Queen of Wands would be an adventurous person, right? So maybe this is a little bit outside of the comfort zone to shift into this energy. But with the Six of Pentacles here, there's something about this situation that is breadcrumby, you know, and even when we look at this card, we see 3 people here, you know, 3 people. And so this person, because they're looking at you as a side piece and they're non-monogamous, connecting with a lot of people, I feel, their resources are scattered really thin. And so I think that they're breadcrumbing you. The way that they're coming across to you, it's like, it never feels like it's enough. It always feels like you have to be asking for something. And they're withholding because they just simply don't have a lot of resources to share, right? So there's something here, I think, Group 1, for you all around like your self-confidence that Spirit is wanting you to reflect on or consider reflecting on with regard to the situation, but also being more bold and empowered with how you're navigating your boundaries with this person. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, Group 1. I'm sure this wasn't like the most warm and fuzzy message. I mean, I feel like Spirit was really blunt with us from like the first cards that came out. So I hope that you're feeling okay at the end of this reading. I'm sure it wasn't exactly what you wanted to hear, but I do hope that it provided some enlightenment or guidance for you. Please comment below. Let me know what's been happening with this person and how any aspects of this reading may have resonated for you. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey, group number 2, if you guys were drawn to the old style tarot deck and this little strawberry quartz crystal, this is going to be your message. So today we're looking into your person and we're going to try to understand what it is that they want from this connection at this time. So I want to begin by taking a look, excuse me, into where they currently stand. And then we will see from there what they may potentially be wanting from you. All right, Spirit. So for group 1, where do they currently stand with regard to this connection, please, Spirit? Where does group 2, I'm sorry, did I say group 1? Group 2. Where does group 2's person, Spirit, currently stand with regard to their connection to group 2? And what does this person truly want from my group 2 viewers, please, Spirit? Where do they stand? Okay, so we have third party. Where do they stand, please, Spirit? We have narcissist. Ugh. We also have manipulation here at the bottom of the deck that says head games are for children. So, all right, group 2. These readings are intense today. I'm just coming off a really intense one for group 1 as well. So this person is, where they stand is that they're tied up with someone else, and or there's something else external to this connection that kind of takes their time away from you. This person with narcissist energy, I just feel like it's all about them, or there's something about this person that can be like really draining for you, my viewer, to have to deal with. But I also feel like this person is drained and exhausted as well, because I feel like they're living some sort of a double life here, potentially. So there are definitely other things going on with regard to this person and what's going on behind the scenes. And I think that their mentality when it comes to this connection is very self-serving at this time. So let's continue. Group number 2. What else, please, Spirit? What does this person truly want with my group 2 viewers? What do they want, Spirit? Or what do they want to happen between them? Two of Wands in reverse. Six of Cups. King of Cups. We also have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Okay. We have some cups here. I mean, I definitely see there's like an emotional connection to you for sure. Especially with that Six of Cups, I think that you and this person, maybe you've known each other for a long time, or there's definitely like a nostalgia factor here, a comfortability, familiarity that they feel with you. And the Six of Cups can sometimes mean that this person, they may want a reconciliation if you all have been apart. But let's continue. Clarifying energy, please, Spirit. What does this person want from my group 2 viewers? We have distant. We have all about the money. We have denial. We also have just got out of something. Okay. So maybe this person isn't like necessarily actively in the third party situation, but maybe they're still kind of like dealing with the effects of just getting out of a relationship, right? They may not be fully ready to commit to something new or to like dedicate a lot of time to something new, or just show up as like a healthy, like ready for a relationship type of person, because they're still dealing with like pain. You know, I'm also wondering, you guys, if for this person, like, I see, because this is where they stand, like, they are drained by something. It could be their old connection is something that they're still healing from. Now, for some of you guys, maybe this person really is like a narcissist or showing up in a very narcissistic way. It's a general reading, so it could be that case for some of you, but there's definitely an energy of this person being really drained that I see here. I wonder if this person just got out of something very abruptly as well with the Tower, because the Tower is like telling me that there's like an undertone here of shock. There's like a big shift that this person has experienced that has been impacting the way that they are able to show up in this connection. It's like the Tower in the world, they've closed out some sort of big chapter like really abruptly here. I also think this person maybe has had some sort of a realization about you and this connection as well, because we have denial here. So what do they want from you guys? The King of Cups is telling me that this person, I do think that they feel very emotionally safe with you. I think that there's like an element of maybe you provide like emotional safety, psychological safety, some sort of counseling to them, like you provide emotional support to them. I also think that there are feelings here, right, with the Six of Cups and the King of Cups. I definitely think that they have emotion towards you, comfortable emotion. Like this is very comfy energy here with these two cards. But this person is aware deep down, and they may have just come to this realization, right, that something about this situation is not quite what they're wanting right now for whatever reason. And there's definitely a disconnect, a lack of harmony that they're perceiving. It could be that you and this person are at a distance as well. With the Two of Wands in reverse, there could be challenges there with like moving forward because of the distance. But I also feel like this person has a lot of fears, and I think that they're really afraid to kind of fully step into something new or to step out of a comfort zone that they've been in for so long, which makes sense again because it seems like this person just got out of something pretty serious. So it's kind of natural that there would be some fears there. So this person, what do they want? The Six of Cups, I mean, they definitely see this connection as being a comfort zone. Like I was saying earlier, they may want to reconcile with you, but there's something about you that's tied to their money, right? Like maybe you and this person work together and that's like the comfort zone, or maybe you guys have supported them with money or resources in the past. The other thing that I get though is that this person may just be very comfortable with the status quo of how things are with all of these cards, right? Because none of this is really telling me that they want to make any moves towards you. They're more so just happy with the comfortability of how things have always been between you guys. And it could be as well with that money card that this person is just really focused on their finances right now as well, which is also impacting them. So what does this person truly want, Spirit, from group 2? What do they want out of this connection? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, there's definitely like that emotional connection that this person enjoys with you for sure. Let's grab one of these. Let's see what else we got. I think this person likes kind of talking to you. I think they feel really comfortable with you. Again, with the King of Cups, this is like counselor energy. It's like that warm, comfortable, supportive figure in our lives. And I feel like that is how this person sees you. We also have Bliss coming out of the deck as well. Okay, so this person may enjoy just kind of like the escape, you know? Let me actually, with Jupiter being here, this is kind of interesting because Jupiter kind of talks about these themes of like travel or expansion, philosophy. Maybe you guys like to talk about these things, or again, I feel like there's something about long distance that could be impacting like this person's lack of movement so far. Let's see. Yeah. This bliss card is very sensual though. So there could be something here about like the physical intimacy piece that this person also really enjoys. I also feel for some of you guys, this person with the Six of Cups, there could be something about children involved with this situation as well. The Six of Cups and all about money, maybe child support, or maybe that's something that they want from you. If you are in that situation where you're co-parenting with them, this person wants money from you, or they feel like they owe you money, maybe for some. So let's continue. What else, Spirit, does group 2 excuse me, need to know about this connection? Number 8. So we have Saturn and karma here. Okay, so there's definitely something about like needing to be disciplined. This could also be a karmic connection for some of you guys. What else, Spirit, does group 2 need to know about this person, please? Ooh, we have assault. The situation is being approached too aggressively. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely like some sort of a conflict here, or just like, that makes sense with the Tower. Like there's been some sort of blow up, I feel. That's happened here. Maybe this person has been a little too aggressive in their approach. So what do they want from you guys? Honestly, I think that this person just kind of wants the comfort that you provide to them. I think they enjoy like the safe space that you guys share, or like the safe space that you provide to them emotionally. I think this person is interested in getting to know you a little bit more, and definitely like indulging in your sexual energy. But this person has like something about this situation is not exactly what they're looking for. Ultimately, at the end of the day, and I do feel like they may be talking to more than one person here, or getting to know more than one person. They seem to have a lot of distractions outside of this connection. And so this number 8 and Saturn, this says structures the compensation of karma towards success, right? So there's something about this connection that's teaching you discipline, whether it's like boundaries, or maybe this person could also be going through this lesson as well, like learning discipline, learning how to set better boundaries. With that third party situation, this person may not have had the best boundaries in the past, and this is probably why their life has blown up. So we're going to end the message, group 2, with just any guidance that Spirit wants to offer you on this matter. Okay. So Spirit, what guidance do we have for group 2 with regard to this connection? The Hermit. So pull back your energy, group 2. The World. I think it's time. I think Spirit is saying this is over. I think Spirit is saying it's time to end the cycle. Kind of makes sense with Saturn. It just feels like there's been a tough lesson being learned between both of you guys. And so the Hermit is basically saying now's a good time to kind of disconnect, to pull back your energy, take some space from this person. It doesn't necessarily mean, everyone's situation is different, right? You know what's best for you in terms of what action you want to take, but it doesn't have to mean that you're saying goodbye to them forever. But it seems like for right now, Spirit is guiding you to kind of pull back, reflect on the situation, and allow cycles to close naturally on their own. Just embrace endings, because endings bring new beginnings, right? Even this card here at the bottom of the deck, it says experiences necessary changes for fresh new possibilities. So this challenging time is opening you, my viewer, up for a fresh new possibility here. And it may be that it's not with this person, right? Or maybe it's with a better version of this person later on in time. Whew, goodness, group 2. So this is what I see for you. I hope that it was able to provide a little bit of enlightenment into what's going on in your situation, but comment below. Let me know what aspects of this reading may have resonated with you and what's going on with your person. And if you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I'll see you there. Bye. Hey, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. So today we're going to be looking into the question, what does your person want from you or from this connection? So let's go ahead and we're going to jump right in. I want to begin this reading by looking into first where this person currently stands with this connection, and then we'll take a look at some more detail with the tarot. So Spirit, for group number 3, we're asking the question, what does this person truly want out of this connection? And we want to see, where do they currently stand? Where does this person currently stand? Please, Spirit. So we have hurts. Where does this person stand with regard to my group 3 viewers? Please, Spirit. We have love bombing. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have the F-boy energy here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Seems like an interesting character so far, group 3. So where do they stand? So this person is hurting from something. I don't know if this has to do with you. I don't feel like it does. I actually feel like this person is still sort of healing from another situation, whether it's like an old connection or something to do with like their upbringing. They're just not really in the most mature space or the most healed space when it comes to connections. And I don't think they're very self-aware that they're in this space. This person, I think, actually has a lot of anxiety over what they want out of this connection. I think they're a little deep down, they're confused. They're anxious, and I feel like this energy of them love bombing has more to do with them trying to maintain control in some capacity, right? Like maybe they know that saying the right thing is what's going to keep you around, or maybe there's been some sort of a breakdown in communication where you guys have like gone your separate ways and they want to come back, and they think that taking this route is what's going to bring you guys back together effectively. But regardless, I think just in general, this is a person who is still hurting from something from the past, and they haven't healed from it yet. Okay, so they're going to say all the right things and do all the right things, but the question is, will it be sustainable? Okay, let's take a look. Got to be careful with the love bombers, guys, because like, you know, sometimes a love bomber, it's coming from like a very manipulative place where they know that they're doing it intentionally to try to get something out of you. But I think also, you know, sometimes it comes from a place of lacking in awareness, right? Not being fully in touch with their feelings and saying and doing things that they know on paper are supposed to be done. Does that make sense? But not really aligning their feelings toward the intense action or words that they're taking. Hopefully that makes sense. So let's see. Spirit, what does group 3's person truly want from them? What do they want from this connection, please? We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Keeper of Visions. This is the King of Cups. Okay. And we have the Queen of Wands. We have a Four of Cups here at the bottom. Yeah, they're kind of shut off here at the heart space, or kind of like dissatisfied with how something's been going. I want to get some more info here. What does this person truly want, please, Spirit, from my group 3 viewers? Clarifying this 9 of Boons. What does this person truly want with group 3, please, Spirit? We have bad. Yeah, see, they're not. They know, like, the right things to say and do for sure, but they're very shut down at their heart space. Clarifying this King of Cups. What do they want? We have temporary. Yeah, they're still hurting from the past. We have friends. Okay. So, all right. Group 3. This person, I think, with the 9 of Pentacles, I think that ultimately they just really want to be single. They want to be independent. I think that this person does genuinely care about you with the King of Cups. Like, I do think that they have emotion for you. I do think this person feels comfortable with you, right? Like, there's definitely a friendship here. This is like an authentic connection. They feel comfortable. They feel at home with you. They, there's definitely a flirtatious banter here as well. And I do feel like you really, really stand out to this person with this Queen of Wands. Like, I do think that this person sees you as highly desirable, someone who definitely stands out in a crowd to them. And so I think that's part of like the reason why they might be kind of sticking around, even though they're not really fully open at the heart space right now. Like, there's something about you that I think does kind of uplift them and give them maybe a little bit of an ego boost. But you guys also like feel very comforting to them. Like, when I say ego boost, it's like, it's almost the vibe I get with the Four of Cups is like, this person may know deep down that they're not really ready for anything serious, but I feel like they also don't want to let you go. I feel like with that controlling energy, it's like they don't want to miss the opportunity to connect with you, even though like they're sort of mixed up about going all the way in. We do have this energy of courting here as well, right? So it's like they're definitely thinking of that. Like, do I stay friends? Do I like actually date group 3? Yeah, it's like they don't want to miss an opportunity. So I feel like they're gonna grab you in. This person, I don't think they're not ready to open up their heart, right? But I do think that this person would be the type of person that is like coming in and buying you gifts or giving you words of affirmation or like acts of service. Like, I think that this person will show up for you in sort of a relationship-y type of way, like a partnership type of way, but they want to be single. So they're going to do it like when it's most convenient for them. And I feel like this person is going to do it like they want to be able to do it when it's most convenient for them. And they want to be able to do it without like, I think, a lot of strings attached at this time. They feel more comfortable with just keeping things as friends, but at the same time, they don't want to lose that opportunity to connect with you. They are still getting over the past or an ex, okay? They're hurting, whether they show this to you or not. And so I think part of them wanting to connect with you is also like they're going through the healing process. And so something about connecting with you makes them feel better emotionally with that King of Cups. Okay, so let's continue group 3. Excuse me. What does group 3's person truly want from them? have past life relationships. So yeah, we have another karmic situation. All three of these piles have had that kind of similar theme running through them. But again, there's like this sense of familiarity, this spiritual connection between the two of you. Could be a lesson in it for them or for you. But we also have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So again, I get the vibe that this person just wants to be focused. They're putting themselves first in this matter. And I'm always drawn to this card, how like the masculine has like one foot out the door, like he's trying to get away, where the feminine is kind of like holding on. You know what I mean? Let your friends help you. They see you as a friend that's helping them to get through a healing process right now. Group 3. Oops. So let's continue. Let me grab one of these cards here. What does this person truly want, please, Spirit, from my group 3 viewers? Oh my gosh, I keep like knocking this thing over. Sorry, guys. Oh wow, we have self-confidence coming through. That's so interesting. Sun and Virgo. So yeah, they could be someone, again, I get like an acts of service type of vibe from this person. Like they like to be helpful to you in some way, or they would like to be helpful to you in some way. Let me see something here. And again, like she's kind of similar. This woman here is similar to this Queen of Wands, right? Like they're wearing the same orange dress. So like they find you super confident and sexy, and they like, I think they really admire that about you. Like that you have like a very magnetic, very attractive personality and appearance to this person. Let's see. So self-confidence. The tarot, like talismans, draws from us the courage to step forward. Oh, does he have tarot cards in his pocket? I didn't even realize that. Awareness of one's shadows or shortcomings generates shyness. Sensitivity is a strength that should not lead to underestimation or hiding. This person maybe is a little shy. I don't know. Like, are they shy? Are they standoffish? Let me know. With the love bomber energy, it seems like they might be pretty comfortable like putting themselves out there, but maybe they are a little bit more reserved in comparison to you. But yeah, I think in terms of what they want from you, group 3, this person, you know, you elevate their confidence and you're helping them, whether they're consciously aware of it or not. It's like they want to connect with you because it makes them feel better about the previous heartbreak that they've endured. Like you're helping them to heal on a friendship level. Let's see. What else should group 3 know about this person, please, Spirit? Retract your energy. You're giving more than what is needed or deserved. Sit back and relax. Interesting. Individuality. Be an individual. Too much of the same gets boring. Yeah, see, with that 9 of Pentacles, I do think that this person wants to kind of focus on self, right? We've gotten a lot of indications here of that they are more focused on being an individual. It's possible that this person has been in a relationship for a really long time and maybe they haven't been single for a while, you know? So even though they find you really attractive, they don't want to miss the opportunity, right? Like they still are very much, I think, prioritizing their independence at this time versus being in a partnership. We also have retract your energy, which is making me feel like somebody in this connection might be doing too much. Could be this person, right? It depends. Like with the love bombing energy here, I wonder for some of you guys if this person has come in like really hot and heavy and then kind of pulled back because they felt like they were doing too much. I could definitely see that being the case in a situation like this, where they just kind of weren't paying attention to how, like, the weight of the words that they were saying to you and what that should equate to in terms of action and effort and energy. So this is kind of what I see group 3 in terms of what they want. I think they want to be friends. I think that they want to feel better, and you're a part of that for them, whether that's just like emotionally connecting or physically connecting potentially for some of you. I think that they like being supportive, but in terms of like, ultimately this person wants to get over their past and they want to focus on themselves, their individuality at this time. Okay, so we're going to end this message, group 3, with just a quick little advice for you. So let's take a look. Spirit, what guidance or advice do we have for group 3 with regard to this matter with this person? Oh, okay. We have the Council of Animals, the Judgment card. Okay, so this is interesting. I think it's going to be really important for you guys to kind of review the situation here. Look at this. We have the Fool here at the bottom of the deck. This is talking about new beginnings. Okay, so Judgment card is this energy where we are reviewing the entirety of the situation, big picture. Okay, thinking about, making a judgment call about, like, does this person fit into my plans for my life? How do they fit into my life logistically? How do they fit into my life emotionally? Where do they sit? And does this person or this situation as it stands today really align with the next chapter of my life and where I'm going with my life and what my goals are? So I feel like that's what Spirit is guiding you to do at this time, is to kind of review it, very big picture, zooming that lens out. So instead of focusing in on maybe the instant gratification that you might get from connecting with this person, focusing in on like the long-term goals and asking yourself, does this connection align with that for you? You also have not the world. You have the Fool here at the bottom of the deck, which is all about starting off on a new journey, starting off on a new beginning. It could be that after reviewing this situation, you decide, yeah, I'm going to dive in. I'm going to try it out with this person, and we're just going to jump in head first and see what happens. Could also mean the opposite for some of you, right? It could also mean, no, I'm going to go in a different direction and embrace my new beginning. There's something about this person with these unicorns that I think you feel, group 3, is very unique and very special. Maybe some of you guys, like they're that expression when we say someone's a unicorn, because unicorns are like this fantasy animal that doesn't really exist, but maybe they do. We don't know. But if they did exist, it would be very rare that you would see one. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's something about this person that you do find to be very unique and special and rare. And maybe there's like a very deep emotional bond that is shared here, right? But I think for some of you guys as well, with this Fool and this 10 of Cups, I feel like the Judgment is about like family. It's about these themes of family and children and like building a future of happiness for yourself with a partner. And so I think that is part of what Spirit is asking you to think about. Like, does this person and what they're offering you today fit into those long-term plans or not? So this is what I see for you, group 3. I hope that this was able to give you the clarity that you came looking for. Comment below. Let me know how this resonates and what's been going on with this person. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading. And I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.